going on, everybody? Today we're going to do a buyer's guide on hub guards. Before we start talking about all these hub guards front and back, I'm going to explain to you what a hub guard is. So here we have a front wheel, and this is a Mission hub guard, and it protects your spokes completely all around, as well as makes sure that your fork doesn't bend. So this is a metal hub guard. You can also choose to get it in plastic, and this is a female axle, so all it does is just goes over the axle like that, and then your forks go in here like that, and it protects everything. They are highly recommended if you're a street rider and you do a lot of grinds. You want to protect your spokes from getting pressed in and bashed in and scraped and smashed in, so this is a really good idea for you to get. So that's for the front. So we're talking about your rear now. So this is a non-drive side hub guard, and it just slides on like that. And this one is universal, so it works on almost every cassette or free coaster. This will protect your frame from bending, your dropouts, as well as your spokes. When you're grinding on a ledge, the ledge could potentially hit the spokes over here, and then it's going to press the spokes in. So the hub guard helps you protect that, as well as protect the dropouts on your frame. Then you have the drive side. Your chain wraps around the cassette like that, and then you take your drive side hub guard and then you just fit it on like that, and then that will work over your driver. So that's the rear. Now let's talk about all the hub guards. Moving back to the front, we have the famous G Sport hub guard, and then this works on your front. So you use zip ties or shoelace. You have two options, and then you just zip tie it onto your spokes. And this one's been around for probably about 15 years now. Tons and tons of people use this. Then after that came kind of a copy, but works just as well. This is the Merit tension hub guard, and how it works is it's also a plastic hub guard like the G Sport, but it uses a clip, and then the clip clips around all the spokes, and then the back of the hub guard has this little latch all around it, so you just put the clip around the latches. So those are your plastic front hub guards. They're very affordable at $20 Canadian. Then we have the Mission front hub guard, and this is metal, and this is what I showed you in the example. These go for 30 Canadian, and this is a metal aluminum hub guard for your front. It works on male and female front axles. Then we have the Eclat Pulse hub guard, and this only works on Eclat hubs, including the blind and the pulse. So if you have that hub, then you need to buy a hub guard that works with that hub. I mean, you can still run the universals, but this one will work perfectly with the Eclat hubs. From there, we move on to the rear. These are universal non-drive side hub guards. These hub guards will fit any coaster or cassette. Federal and Verde make them. Many other brands make them, but these are the ones that I prefer. These go for about $30 Canadian. They're pretty much the same thing. This one might be a little bit thicker than this, so you kind of have to play around with which one will work, but most of the time they're universal. From there, we move on to the universal drive side hub guards. This is the metal version from Primo, and this is the plastic version. So these are the ones that I showed you the example with the chain. So this is the metal version by Primo, and this is the plastic version by Cinema. The plastic ones tend to be a little bit cheaper, around the $20 Canadian mark, and then the Primos tend to be around $30 plus. Plastic definitely will break a little bit easier if you're heavy on your grinds, and then metal is a lot stronger. It should last you almost forever. From there, we move on to the free coaster hub guards. These are non-drive side hub guards, and they thread onto the axle. So these will work nicely with your free coaster hub, and they sometimes replace the bolt on your free coaster. This piece right here, the nut, they replace the nut on your free coaster, so you can use that instead to thread on. And again, these do thread onto your axles. Last but not least, we have the Eclat overguard, and what this does is it goes over your frame, not inside, over where the peg goes, and it covers the driver or your non-drive side and protects your frame and your hub and your spokes. So this is the Eclat overguard. So that's everything. I've gone through front hub guards, metal and plastic. I've gone through rear universal non-drive side, drive side hub guards, plastic and metal, free coaster hub guards, and your Eclat overguard sprockets. So thank you for watching this hub guard buyer's guide. Hope you learned something, and you might find something that you would want to use on your bike. Check out some other videos over here of some other buyer's guides that we've done. And we'll see you guys later. Take it easy.